Anyway, I'm still watching a movie, but I figured I'd add another little ditty to my lineup today. Hey, Barry, you like another case against you? Remember, I told you my lawyer already wrote it up. One word to him. You want to play hardball? Okay, I'm in. I've been playing hardball the whole goddamn time. How would you like to never leave the Philippines? You'd love that, wouldn't you? But how would you like to spend your time in jail, not even going home, going nowhere? You're on your way, Bo. You want to play hard girl with your girlfriend, right? Use her as a tool. You coerced her. You said it. We got the recording. You want to play hardball. You know I'm in on that. There's no doubt about that. There's some terms laid out. And it's very simple. You follow them or you don't. And you keep on forgetting, certainly in this case against you, I'm not only in the driver's seat, but I'm wearing a uniform. See what I'm saying? And I'm wearing a fucking uniform. I can determine your faith. How would you like a back-to-back case against you, bro? How would you like that? Would you like that? Then you ain't never leaving. But where you're going to wind up, visitation rights going to be a little harder. And having a cell phone's going to be a little bit harder. See what I'm saying? Play hardball? I'm game. As to anybody while you're still out there, yeah, it is true. I wasn't lying about that. It'll be very hard for him to get any kind of bail. You know, it gets to a point he could apply for bail. It might even get a point he could post the bail, but it wouldn't be accepted by immigration because of his criminal case. I just want to make that perfectly clear. I didn't put all this information out because I wanted to give you some material. I put this information out because he's playing with your fucking head. His lawyer don't even communicate with him. He has no clue what's going on, but he's certainly acting like his own lawyer. And he's telling everybody all kinds of misinformation as to what's really going on. His lawyer has to put a motion together for a plead. Okay? He has not even done that, his lawyer. So where he's getting all this information, oh yeah, I might even be home for Christmas, yeah. You ain't gonna be home for Christmas, you ain't gonna be home for New Year's. You ain't gonna be home even springtime. Don't work out, you got a case in March. And the next case after that's gonna be probably May, maybe July on the next one. So enjoy your accommodations. Enjoy. King of Discord. Evening, I just got a text from him asking me to help him bail out. Are you kidding me? Did he really get it? You really got a text from him for real? Okay, let me make you understand something. You didn't see my other shows, and I got to go back to my movie. I got it on hold. No, my attorney's associate had wrote me, and I'd asked him a shitload of questions, and fortunately, he got back to me. He found a time anyway. No, he can't get bail. This is another ploy of his to raise money. And he can't get bail. I don't know what kind of a lawyer he has and what kind of information he's feeding him. Or maybe it's because there really isn't any legitimate or frequent contact with his lawyer. I know what's going on. I'm at ground zero here. I know what's going on. And I could tell you with full truth, not unlike him, that he ain't getting bail. Not even half, even raising half. And he's gonna owe, like he owes everybody, he's gonna pay everybody back. Please go back into history. He hasn't paid one person back that he ever owed money to. Even took Pennsylvania trucker's money that was deemed for Barry's. Money ain't coming out of my pocket. I could say that. Just know that two things, again, he's lying, maybe three things. He can't get bail, and he would never pay anybody back. This is what he does. And his girlfriend falls for this shit, too. Do you remember he just said, and I'm going to repeat it again, that her whole family don't know. They think he's in America. She couldn't even tell and be honest with her own family, her own father, because that's not the person she listed, or he said. Her sisters know, and her brothers know about Barry, where he is, in incarceration. But her father doesn't know. And if her mother's alive, her mother doesn't know. And nobody else knows in that family, so she's hiding it. Why is she hiding it? Does she feel guilty about what Barry's done? Is it a shame to the family? I would think it would be, knowing something about the Philippine culture. I think he's trying to raise... No, he's not. No. She's in on this, okay? They're in cahoots together. No. Look, you don't have to trust me. I don't even know you. But I know him. I've been dealing with him for almost 10 fucking years, okay? Call me an expert on the Jughead. Call me what you want. Call me an asshole. Call me whatever you want. But I will tell you, I know this guy inside and out. My lawyer even said it. Frank, it's a ploy. He can't get bail. It's a ploy to raise money. And historically, he has never paid anyone back, not a peso of any money that he has owed, whether it's businesses such as bars, restaurants, personal people, males, females. He has never paid anyone back. And I don't want to give any kudos to John Blaze, but John Blaze had a way of doing his own research. And he confirmed that he has been getting his Social Security the whole damn time. Never met anybody who could dig a hole deep, but that's why I call him Digger. No, you don't understand. Shaw is his ace in the pocket. That's what he thinks. That's the whole thing. But he don't realize the trouble that she could get in. And I'm going to watch my movie. I'm not going to get back into this again. It has a domino effect. He'll find out. And I don't want to have to tell him I told you so. But I told him so about a lot of things. You know, pay your fees for immigration. Don't be on the run. But he ran. She harbored him. She aided and abetted him. That's what she did. And now she's lying on a goddamn report, is what she's doing. Her report was total fabricated bullshit. There was no evidence to prove anything that she put on that report. But she's holding tight because she wants to impress her boyfriend. Wow. Let it just go to court. Let it just go to court. I'm thinking about giving him the bail money. You give him whatever you want. I will guarantee that you'll get it back. Dude, I know you're being just facetious or whatever, you know. There is no getting back anything from Barry. Okay? I don't care if you give him $20,000. You're never going to see it. And it's never going to go towards a set purpose. Okay? All right. Oh, but Vienna sausage is just fucking around. Yeah. The court will handle it, if anything else. And, you know, it's really tiring talking about the same shit all the time. It really is. But I didn't want to see anybody lose their money. It was just verified to me today, earlier, and I did a couple of shows on it. It's just been verified for me today that he can't get bail. He's telling you that he can, and he cannot. Under the circumstances, he cannot get bail. He could try to have bail posted. They're not going to accept it. They're not going to accept it, and he ain't going to give him half of it either. None of the above. Of course, he has a criminal case against him. He's not getting bail. He's a risk because he will go on the run is one of the reasons that the court will never allow him the bail. He will go on the run. No, it goes into his hands. It'll go into Shaw's hands, which is the same thing as going into his hands. Hey, look, man, do what you want. I don't give a shit. I'm going to watch my movie. I'm just telling you a little heads up on this. And, don't eat crow as a result of this. Okay? You give him 50,000 if you want. I guarantee you're never going to see that. He's going to be on the run. He's going to have his finger up to everyone that's ever tried to help him. Know his past, and you'll know everything about him that you need to know. You trust any one of them? Oh my God. I'm going to watch my movie. Good luck, guys. I'm just giving you a heads up. You listen to me or not, I don't give a shit. I'm just giving you a heads up. He don't even know. He doesn't even know what's going on with his lawyer. His lawyer don't even want to talk to him. As hardly has any contact with his lawyer. Because his lawyer has tried and tried and tried to set him straight on what's going on. He doesn't understand. He doesn't have the intelligence level to understand what his lawyer is trying to tell him. His lawyer was adamant about him to not to plead guilty on this. He didn't want to listen to his lawyer. She wouldn't put herself in trouble. She already did. She already did. She already did. She already did. May I correct you on that? By her getting in on this little scheme to put a report on me. I already got the recording. It's already been sent to BI. Where he admitted that he was coercing his girlfriend and other people. They'll accept the recording. On a situation like this, they'll accept it. So what if he lost his bargaining chip, which is his girlfriend? That's his bargaining chip. That's exactly who she is. That's his bargaining chip. That he ain't got shit. It's better to admit that she's wrong than to have to face other charges. But I'm going to tell you right now. I'll tell you right now, and I know he's listening. I'm going to go forward with a second case. He says, oh, you can't put a second case. I won't accept it. I've always laughed when I heard that about him because it's not the first time he said that. He won't accept it. It has nothing to do with whether you want to accept it or not. If the prosecutor finds resolution to this, what are you going to do? You think you need money now? Look, my money ain't about to run out anytime soon. But you can't be begging all your life, Barry. I'm telling you straight on. Second case is ready to happen. You back to back. You want to play hardball with me? You know I will. I think you know. I don't think there's any doubt that I'll play hardball with you. No whatsoever. Revis. Figure that out. Anyway, I just thought I'd give my listening audience, whether you're trolls or not, a little heads up on this. Yeah, I found out earlier, a couple of hours ago, because we didn't talk on the phone, we did on text, but I asked questions, I got answers. His exact words for he can't, meaning about the bail. He said this is what was the exact words? Oh, it is a ploy to raise money. That's what he said. Barangay. I don't go to no barangay for something like this. Why would I go to court of law? Because the motherfucker called me and labeled me a fucking child molester, which I'm not. That's some pretty heavy-duty shit. You'd have to be a pussy not to file a case on him for something like that. You know how many people over time have heard these shows? Thousands of people. If him calling me a child molester, a child predator, what, did you think I was going to take that, lightly? Then you don't know me. Then you don't know me. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. He wants to play hardball, it's on. She doesn't drop that fucking case on me, that bogus bullshit case, and admit fault to that. Second case, One phone call. That's all it is. He's already got it written out. We were just waiting to happen. Second case back to back, and he ain't going to see daylight for a long, long time. And he ain't going home to Alabama or anywhere else. That's the business I'm doing here. Yeah, everything he says is bullshit. You want to know what the second case is, Barry? You know what it is. And boy, we got proof on that. He's got all the video cards, man, of you threatening my life. Yeah, that might even have more precedence over the present case. You think I'm fooling around? Do you think I'm fooling around? Have I been fooling around so far? No, I haven't. You put your girlfriend to put a bogus fucking complaint on me that could affect my life in a horrible way. An unneeded, unwarranted bullshit statement that was made because he wanted his girlfriend. They wanted to get revenge on me, and he made her do it. That's the bottom line. And I don't take that lightly. No, he cannot be trusted with money, and historically, he's never paid anybody back, ever. In all the years he's been in the Philippines, he's never paid anyone back. Nobody. Never paid me back. Pack of cigarettes, some other shit. He never paid me back. I gave in those days. I put $20 toward his fucking teeth. What did he do? When he got his teeth or something, he fucking pawned them. How do you pawn teeth? Only he could do that. I gave him $20. I actually gave in the early days. I gave him $20. I felt sorry for the creep. I did that because my brother went for years without teeth. And I know how hard that was. As much of a scumbag Barry is and was, I figured I'd donate $20 to him, being a good guy on this. Did he use it for the teeth? No, actually, he didn't use it on the teeth. He used it to buy booze, okay? Wah, wah, wah. The baby wants to come home for Christmas. I don't think he's coming home for Christmas. I will not be home for Christmas, 'cause I'm a stupid stooge. I lie to people every day, and all I do is mooch. I never pay people back. I always promise that I will. But I won't be home for Christmas because I've put out so much ill will. There you go. Of course he unblocked CW to try to get money off him. It wasn't CW that sent him that money. It was another guy from UAE. He just doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. He never gets it, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'm sure he'll be doing a show tonight. But sorry, man, I go to bed rather early. But I'm just going to tell my listening audience, and as I said before, I don't really give a shit what you think of me, whether you like me or you're a troll, you're an honest follower. I don't give a shit. I'm telling you what's going down. Because this is not the first time. You got to understand that. History has a way of repeating itself, and in his situation, it repeats itself all the time. Oh, someday he'll make it home for Christmas, but I don't think it's going to be anything soon. I already wrote my lawyer's associate. I said, you still got that paperwork, right? He said, what paperwork? I said, about the second case. He says, yeah. He says, what do you want to do with that? I'll tell you, I'll let you know real soon how this turns out. Imagine being in immigration for 20 months plus, and imagine having a case that could put him in prison, and imagine having a second case in which he ain't going nowhere, but this time he might wind up in prison if they're going to actually condemn that place. It's overdue, actually. That place should have been condemned to her like 10 years ago. An old immigration office. Hey, I'm willing to accommodate him. All right, Stefan says, that was funny when Barry said he's going to tell the cops to get away, and he's going to take the paper and tear it up in front of them. He's not accepting a second case like he has any choice. So funny. Barry paying his donors back maybe in another lifetime. You got that right. What a conniver this guy is. The Artful Dodger. Maybe we call him the Artful Dodger. Dodging immigration, dodging people he owes money. Maybe we should call him the Artful Dodger. Maybe that's the best name for him. Robert Sutton says, Shaw is just a criminal as him. Wouldn't ever trust her. That money be long gone if it's in her hands. I have to agree with you. That's my opinion. Fisto says, Barry got to the Philippines because a girl in Mindanao paid his flight. Yes, she did. She ended up having to go to Singapore to work, send money back to Barry and the brother until they had a huge fight. Yes, that is, I think, the actual stage of events that happened with that. He ruined her life the minute he got into the Philippines. And I know you all are wondering, what the fuck does she see in him? I mean, I could say something else, but for legal purposes, I'm not going to do that. I know better than that. I could say a whole lot, but I'm going to say, regarding him, what the fuck? He must be awfully good with his dick or something. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe he's a Romeo. Or maybe... Okay, I said it. Maybe it's that. He's a prize. He's white. He makes $560 a month. Pretty good salary, for a Filipino to get $560 American dollars. Yeah, he's quite a catch. I mean, if I was her, I'd want him too. Yeah, Dimples woke up and saw through Barry, but she doesn't see. It's like a unsolved mystery show. And everybody, and I mean everybody's saying to themselves, what the fuck does she see in him? It's one of those to each its own type of situations, that she's willing to put herself on a limb and put in a complaint to satisfy her boyfriend to exact revenge on me. That's how far these people will go. Well, I could do the distance too. Don't forget about that, Barry. How about a second case? I've already discussed it earlier. How about that second case? You think I'm joking about that? Try me. Was I lying about everything else? No. Was I lying about getting your ass in jail for immigration? No. Was I lying about putting cases on you? No. Did it all come true? Yes, it did. So heed my words, bummer. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. We're just going to have to find that fat lady. Fisto says Obama has thrown everyone he's ever met under the bus, including his children and his wife. He bashed Enrique and Van Dever, Jay Stillman, etc., etc. A Bear called Wilbur says Abe is over 30. No Filipino will touch her. Well, that's your statement on here. I'm not backing up your statement for legal purposes. Thank you very much for commenting. His death threat on you was vicious. Oh, many death threats. That's the second case. You want to know what it is, Barry? You ain't got a case on me. I don't? Well, wait a minute. Don't I have a case on you now? I got to think about this. Guys, do I have a case on him now? How many counts, guys? Because I forget. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. How many counts does he have on him? Sorry, I'm having an old moment. How many, folks? Please, help me out here. Vienna Sauce says, boat, y'all strutting around like turkeys with your chest out. Maybe the best man win. Vienna Sausage, I think, is a troll. Yeah, I know he is. Yeah. How many, come on, folks. How many counts does he have on him? Each count carries a penalty. Does it not, Barry? Best case scenario is Bummer goes to Bikitan for 10 years. Best for his kid in America, best for his family, best for everyone. I couldn't agree with you more. I really couldn't. This guy is a menace to society. He's a menace to himself, which he has proven time and time again on his own shows. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to use that word. Demonstrated. But he has. He absolutely has demonstrated what kind of a person he is. He has no regard for people's feelings. He has no regard of paying back people that have been kind enough to help him out the many years that have gone by. And we are talking about a lot of people. A lot. All right, one last. Fistos, did you see the live stream when Jay said he will get a minivan and round up all Barry's exes and drive it to car? Yeah, that was funny. But you hear what she had said, or he said? That not all her family knows the truth about what's going on? Well, if he's not a criminal or anything like that, why are you hiding it to your family? That's a question I could pose. It's an honest question. Why are you hiding it? Why? Why are you hiding it unless you know he's guilty? And if you know he's guilty, why are you supporting him? That's a good, honest questions. Why are you supporting him? Why? You ever ask yourself that question and really ask yourself that? Why do you want to spend a future with this man who has no future? The man with no future? The man that's always getting in trouble? Is that what you want with your life, girl? Oh, hey, I can't stop you. And I'm not going to try to stop you. You make your own choices, but you know what? You got to live with your choices, girl. You go, girl. You got to live with your choices. King of Discord, that's lying to your family, Shaw. Shame on you, King of Discord said. Yeah, her father doesn't know. And if her mother's alive, her mother doesn't know. He already said it on the show. But the only people that really know is her brother and her two sisters. So if he's so innocent, then he's not a criminal. And he's a, really great man. Why? Direct to you, Shaw. Why would you hide that from your family? I'd sure like to know, as Barry likes to say. I'd sure like to know why you're hiding it. Why are you lying and saying that he went to America? Why are you hiding it, Shaw? Why are you hiding it, Shaw? You want to save face? Is that what's going on here? You don't want them to know the real man that you've been spending time with, one way or the other, for 3 years? Why? He's a good man, right? He don't lie. He never committed. He never hurt anybody. He never beat up his wife. No, he would never do that. Not him, said he. They were made for each other, two people who lie all the time. Well, like I said, man, I'm going back to finish a movie here and spend some time with my girl. My girl. Thing like, my girl. At least I know one thing in my relationship that is as real as it gets. Has nothing to do with money. Has nothing to do with material things. None of the above. When it's real, and you know it. There's no using each other in this relationship, no matter what the trolls say. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy in my life. I'm happy with my partner, and that seems to bother a few people, doesn't it? That's too bad. As time goes on, I start to realize Shaw is part of the problem as well. Stefan says that statement. Well, figure what you want. I've made my own analysis of her, and I'll keep it to myself for legal purposes. He wants to play hardball. I'm going to play hardball. One phone call. Not even a text. One phone call. 2 words. Do it. That's all I need. And he knows what I mean when I say, do it. He's already paid for, as far as writing it up. It's just a matter of sending it registered mail to the prosecutor and hope for a resolution. He wants to play hardball, I'll play hardball back. I think he has some kind of a death wish or something. Maybe he likes the free accommodations. Maybe this is the best living situations he ever had in his life. Do you ever think about that, guys? Fisto says Shaw has been tricked just like he tricked all the others before her. Sadly, they all learn way too late when their life is in ruins. I've said that forever. They get this emotional bond with somebody. And then when you get too emotionally involved, you know how Filipinos take to foreigners, Many of them are very naive, and they believe everything. And people, out of their good heart, maybe try to warn people sometimes, but that never works. You see, the way it usually happens is they have to find out for themselves. I'll be very honest about it. They have to find out for themselves. It's the only way. And she's going to get hurt. She's going to get hurt really bad, emotionally. When she figures out that he's never coming back to this country again, when she figured out that he'd been lying to her the whole time. Why? Why not tell the family what's going on? Why only certain members of the family? Why? That's what I want to know. Why? What is this, the why me massacre? Why? Why are you afraid to tell the rest of your family, Shaw? Why? 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 Because you know we're all right? Barry's game plan was doomed from the start. Dave Zelensky says Shaw's family thinks our Barry is in USA all this time, haha. Yeah, they can read a newspaper, use Google. Do they need to find YouTube, LOL? How much pain can Shaw take for our Barry? I don't know. I have no answer to that. But it's like this. It's like this. He's got to find out. She's got to find out for herself. I'm not her fucking counselor. Don't forget, she's got PTSD. I've threatened her life all this time, right? Oh, yeah, she's out there dancing under a trellis. She's having a hard-ass time. Never even met the woman, nor would I even care to meet the woman. I would associate with her in any form or way. Never met her. Threatened her. Threatened what? Oh, the whore thing and the prostitute thing? Has anybody out there, in all honesty, ever heard me say that to her? Never. And your answer is going to be no, because that never happened. She's as much an influence from Barry. Barry's a big influence on her. She'll agree to anything he says. I don't know why. Is he a hard ass on her? I don't know. We don't know what's going on behind closed cell doors. We don't know what was going on in the past. We don't know. We only know what we've seen in the past and how he's treated women. And physically. So I really hope that isn't the case for her. I don't hate the woman. I don't hate her at all. I don't hate her at all. Dave Zelensky says after 14 years on death row in Indonesia, Mary Jane Veloso arrived in Manila on Wednesday to tight embrace of her family. Donos for Abe Lincoln. Why? I'm just reading this. Festo says, I've always liked you, Frank, from the first time you arrived. Lost all your money in a bar? No, it wasn't like that. Met up with Sentai 7? No, I didn't lose all my money. I had plenty of money. And by the way, I had a good time. I didn't have a girlfriend at the time. So it turned out to be a fucking titty bar, and I got fucking screwed over by the manager. Lucky it was only $23,000. Did I have a good time while I was there? Fuck yeah. So what's the problem? I was a single man at the time. What's the problem with that? I don't know. It's not normally places I like to go, but I had 6 hours. 6 hours. Although it was a setup from somebody to get me to spend money there. Sure it was. Of course it was. Was I going to go broke on 23,000 pesos? No. Fuck, man. Some people spend in a bar more than that on drinks and buying their friends drinks and all kinds of shit like that. Big fucking deal. I had plenty of money left. I stayed a month. That's when I stayed a month for the first time. Did I have a good time while I was there? Yes, I did. Had a grand old time. I had no connections to anybody. no relationship connections at the time. So why not enjoy a rare thing that ever happens in my life, going to a fucking titty bar? It's not my style. But with 6 hours to waste, I spent about 2, 3 hours in that place, and I had a damn good time. Something wrong with that? Okay. Okay, guys. As I said, I don't control your wallet.